Hello friends, it's Danny here, and today I am back with another video with Kendra's Card Challenge 13 and super sponsor Kraftin Kimmie stamps. I released a video, I think it was Saturday, showcasing their Seasons Tweetings stamp set from Kraftin Kimmie, and today I am going to be using the Stu-Pand-Ous stamp set. It's a fun stamp set that has some red pandas on it, and it's just so much fun. But we'll get to that in just a minute. This is the last video I will be using this quarter using Kendra's Card Challenge 13. April 1st, the new challenge comes out, so that will be exciting. If you're new to Kendra's Card Challenge, it is a printable that Kendra puts out quarterly. It'll help you take 6 sheets of 6x6 paper to create 15 cards. She gives you a cutting guide and the sketches, and then you can create your set. There are lots of sponsors and super sponsors. The sponsors provide prizes so that you can win. All that information is in the description box below. You go to Kendra's Facebook group to enter to win. And then the super sponsors not only give you a prize if you're selected randomly to win, but they also send out things to the team to use. So Kraftin Kimmie is a super sponsor, and we say thank you, and I appreciate her sending me some fun goodies to work with. So for today, let's see, what did I do? I'm going to show you what I used for my supplies. Like I said, I did use the Stu-Pand-Ous stamp set with all those red pandas and fun sentiments. And then Kraftin Kimmie also had sent me the new Wonderful Wildlife stencil. I really, really like this stencil. It's so much fun to create with. And then I did pull in some Simple Stories 6x8 paper pad, the Sunkissed. It's a fun paper pad. And then also the Not Too Shabby, oh, I'm losing some scraps there, sorry. Not Too Shabby Autumn Vibes, because I really liked this. I can't remember if I've used this one or this one, but I really liked those. I did bring in some of my Kraftin Kimmie inks. I was on the design team for quite a while for Kraftin Kimmie and a longtime fan, so I do have all of their ink cubes and most of, well, probably half of the ink pads and refills. It is a hybrid ink, so it's a little bit different than what you might be used to, but the colors are just gorgeous, and it is a super ink to work with. And then I believe that these are discontinued. I don't think she puts out the Kraftin Kimmie dots anymore, but I had some in my stash, so I did use those. I did use some vellum, and I used this Simon Says Stamp micro dots sheets with the vellum, and it worked, but I think the vellum is so porous. Some of the adhesive on the front of the card felt kind of weird, but you know, vellum's just one of those things that's so tricky to work with sometimes, but in the end it worked out okay. So for today, I used, if my fingers will work, I used sketch number 2. And then I also did 2 cards with sketch number 11. These are this quarter, Kendra's Card Challenge 13, this quarter was a special collab with Crafty Al's Sheetload of Cards. So some of these are Sheetload of Cards card sketches. And then in January, Crafty Al used one of Kendra's Card Challenge. So that was a fun collab this quarter. So on to my cards. First up, I have this guy. I did look up how to color red pandas. There are some different variations, but typically their whole underside is black and their legs are black, and then they usually have like a little mask. So excited. We had red pandas at our zoo, and then unfortunately they didn't make it, but we have a new one, and I can't wait to go see her. Her name is Starlight. If you didn't know, I'm a big zoo nerd. Absolutely love zoos. So anyways, I tried to color as close as I could. And then there's that Not Too Shabby paper, and then there's that stencil. And then on the inside, I have a Stupendous Day. So that was super fun. And then my next one, I went a little bit more colorful. This is the one with the vellum. You can see how it's slightly muted. Maybe you can't in the camera, but this piece here is a piece of vellum, and then I just did some little strips on the side to kind of set it apart. And then this sentiment I have to show. Let me find that stamp set. Excuse my reaching across. So this sentiment is actually, let's see, there's no one like you. So it's this one. And I, for whatever reason, just cannot cut my stamp like I know some people do. So what I did is I stamped it out, and then I cut that strip of paper and then placed it there. So there's no one like you. Love that little guy peeking there. And then I did that on the inside, a little rainbow one. And in case you're wondering, the red panda is closely related and part of like the raccoon family. And then the last one that I did today, I did a bright, happy one. I used yellow for that stencil, and then there's the pattern paper. And that little guy, I used the sun from the stamp set. Have a fantastic day. And then I did that on the inside. So there are my 3 cards today using super sponsor Kraftin Kimmie's Fun Goodies, the new Stu-Pand-Ous stamp set, and the wonderful wildlife stencil. I thought they turned out cute and fun, and it is just an adorable stamp set. So in the description box below, I'll have all the information for Kendra's card challenge, as well as links to products that I can still find, and the Kraftin Kimmie shop. And I think that's all I have for you today. So until my next video, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye.